How important is the tour match going to be? It seems as though there's still a few questions unanswered.
I don't think it's going to be hugely important for us. I think, we know at the moment that it's very wet in Bangladesh, and, I said when we got up here that all the boys need to get their work in and be ready to go for that first test as we may not play a game. So the guys have done that. It'd be great if we can get a tour match on a wicket that's suitable and similar to what we're likely to get against Bangladesh in the test match. So we'll wait and see when we arrive what the weather's like and what facilities are available for us to use.
Handscomb played as a keeper during the week. Is that something you're seriously looking at in Bangladesh?
Probably not. I think Matty in India had some good innings without going on to get a big score. His plans were really good, and the way he plays spin and adapts is really good. So, I think it'd be great if we could have him go on to get a big score. I think it'd be really good for his confidence, and his keeping would benefit from that as well. So he's been working really hard. He's obviously got Brad Haddon on board now as a fielding coach and someone that he can work with really closely, and he's going to benefit from that for sure.
What about the number 3 spot, mate? Obviously, Khawaja was there last summer, but do you see Cartwright pushing him for that spot?
I guess we'll wait and see. I think Usman's going to be a really big player for us this summer. I think he's done incredibly well in Australia the last couple of years, and I think it'll be good for him to get some cricket. He hasn't played any cricket, I don't think, since the last Test match in Sydney, so he's chomping at the bit to get out there, and I dare say he'll get his opportunity.
Would you consider pushing yourself up to 3 to free up a spot sort of lower down the order?
I'd say if Usman plays, he'll probably bat 3 and I'll slot back in at 4. I see Usman as more of a top order batsman. I don't really have a big issue where I bat, whether it's 3 or 4. I won't go any lower than that, but I think it's not a big issue for me.
In terms of the makeup of the side, are you looking to go for 2 spinners over there?
See what happens. Obviously, with the weather around, we don't know what sort of wickets we're going to get. I think if the weather's good, we're likely to get wickets that are going to spin. So I dare say that if that's the case, we would go with 2 spinners. But having said that, we could rock up, and that the wicket could be underprepared and green. And if that's the case, then our mindset probably changes. So we'll have to wait and see what conditions we've got in front of us and adapt from there.
Yeah, and Agar's probably looking the goods for that second spinner spot if you go that way?
I'd say so at this point. I think he's improved a lot the last couple of years. He bowled really well up here this week, and he's probably going to get his opportunity first up if that's the way we go.
You faced him the other day, Steve. He got you out actually. What did you make of him? What did you like about him?
I think for me with Ashton, it's when he's consistent and hitting a good length, he's going to be dangerous. I think that's the key to bowling spin, particularly in the subcontinent. So for me, I think he's gained a lot of confidence the last couple of years. He understands what he's trying to do now a lot more, and if he can keep being consistent and hitting good lengths, I'm sure he's going to be a big player for us on this tour and in the future as well.
Yeah, because he brings so much to the table. I guess, do you see him even a potential top 6 batsman at some stage in his career?
Yeah, at some stage, I think he's a real talent. We've seen him play some really good innings. Obviously, his debut where he scored 98 was quite phenomenal at number 11. So, look, he's got a lot of potential with the bat, and he's a great fieldsman as well. So he's a good package, and he's an exciting player for the future.
In terms of that number 6 position, Maxi looking the goods for that, given how he performed in India?
I thought he performed really well in the last 2 Test matches in India and did a really good job there. So, look, we'll wait and see what the conditions look like and what we feel the best make-up for the team is when we're over there. But I thought he did play particularly well in those last 2 Test matches, that's for sure.